Hey, Habs fans, welcome back to another Habs Summer Target show with the hockey coach, Coach Frenchy, directly for the before control Thailand on amazing great, I don't know anymore, Wednesday night, July 2nd, 2025. Yesterday was the Happy Canada Day. Today now is the time to talking about the Montreal Canadiens. And it's going to be really interesting tonight what we got for you because we have a couple of news around the Montreal Canadiens. The NHL UFA Day number 2, a recap. And I'm going to talk about a little bit more what is next for the Montreal Canadiens. But don't forget tomorrow, Thursday morning, 11 o'clock Eastern Time, they have the scrimmage for the Montreal Canadiens at the development camp. You can watch this live at the YouTube channel. I'm debate 50-50 if I'm going to do it or not. But stay tuned, check your notification, and that will give you an idea if I'm going to do it or not. And then Thursday night, we have a special guest, Jim Berenger, is going to be with us. Jim is involved with many podcasts around the X account. He was with Sam Rosen interviewed yesterday. Sam Rosen is a big voice for the New York Rangers for many years. So we're going to have Jim aboard. He's going to be with us a couple of times during the upcoming season 2025 and try to get new people. Other effect is always Marco Devin or Enartap. So I'm going to bring a little bit more new voice inside of the show. We're going to see if you like them or not. If you like them, we're going to invite them a little bit more often. If you said, no, we don't like this guy. But we're going to listen what you feel back about those interviews with new guests or hosts, co-hosts of the Hockey Nation. So that's what we're going to prepare. Year number 6 of the Hockey Nation show. And start, and at the end of August, honestly, the anniversary of the Hockey Nation Live is August 25th with Michael Dividendo, and 5 years ago. But to open up the new season is usually start always the Tuesday following the Labor Day weekend. So it's been like this for a couple of years now. So that's happening here at the Hockey Nation show. Hopefully you have an amazing, great day in rock and roll to the show tonight with us, wherever you are. But be sure you are a part of the show tonight, sharing your thought about the Montreal Canadiens so far during the off summer, the Kent Hughes and the new players, and put this on the chat. I'm going to pick up all the questions. We have a short template tonight. I try to keep the show of the summer at 90 minutes usually. The last couple of days, you have a couple of days, a lot of people join the show. I don't expect this every night because one, the trends for the Montreal go down, but the people take care about other things. That's just normal. But hopefully we can get the flow during the summer with you. And that's the reason we have a gym tomorrow night. And then Friday night, we have the fun Friday night with the hockey coach, Coach Frenchy. And don't miss the show. It's really that show is about all of you. And during the weekend, usually during the summer, we skip the Saturday night. We back the Sunday night. But stay tuned. We're going to bring you some everything going to happen in NHL. So what we got tonight, guys, trust the vision. Oh, what are you talking about? Kent Hughes have an interview yesterday, and he said trust the vision. And I'm going to take a little bit more the reason behind his words, trust the vision. If you don't forget every day, guys, I bring a video about the Montreal Canadiens. And do you think the ad got better with Zachary Bolduc, Alexander Zavarsky, and Noel Thompson? And the reason behind that is a good question. And I did inside that videos, and a little bit a profile of each players and what they bring to the Montreal Canadiens. So you can watch those videos, guys. Usually they are released between 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. Eastern Time every day. And I wish everybody can watch those videos and make comments about this. More attraction to attract more people is to be involved with the video. So if you don't mind to watching those videos during the day, when you have about a 5 to 8 minute break or 10-minute break, so I'm going to watch Nation video of the day. One coach, what you want to talk about this today. So That's what we got tonight on this show. And before we start, we're going to welcome all of you because without you, this show would be impossible. So let's start with Larry Lavallee is in the house tonight. Larry, thanks to be with us tonight. Good evening, Coach. Yes, they all play the long game, and they have been for years. Here we go. Larry Lavallee thinking the long term for Kent Hughes cross division. Thanks for the likes, by the way. As we back in the house tonight. Thanks so much to be a part of the show, RJ Calabro. Do you have any question? Put the letter Q. It's easier for me to looking for the question if you have some for me. So if you don't mind, that'd be great. Mark Elliott is in the house. The long game it just got considerably shorter, Larry Lavallee. I agree, Mark. They are looking good. That's going to talk about this in the next couple of minutes, guys. About Montreal are looking good. Are they all looking good to make the playoff? Are they looking good to go deep in the playoff? Are missing a couple of pieces of the puzzle? That's what I want to hear from you a little bit later. My Eminem, good afternoon, guys. So Eminem is right now and the Pacific time, if I can recall it. Eminem, I think you are in Vancouver area. If not, let me know. Shelton Hughes is in Winnipeg. Welcome back, Shelton. Thanks for being with us tonight. The best is yet to come. Who are they? Who is coming? Frank Santoro. Frank is shaking his head every morning. He wake up. He said, "What is going on with the Pittsburgh Penguins?" It's going to be Penguins sign Anthony Manta. And Raphael Harvey Pinard today. More news about the Pittsburgh a bit later. Mark Elliott again. Roger Bouchard from Vermont is in the house tonight. Roger asking me questions every day on my WhatsApp. And that's the reason he does not ask too much question here in the night because I answer to him directly. And that's a good way to reach me, honestly. That keep me a great conversation about the Montreal Canadiens. LDP from the Newfoundland about the Buffalo Sabres. What's going on with the Buffalo Sabres, Mr. LDP? What are your expectations? BRAM? Are they miss the boat again? Are they going to missing the playoff for the 15 years? What are make a difference for this year for the Buffalo to be in the playoff, LDP? Sanderman is in the house tonight. Good morning to all. Good evening to all. I apologize. Philip Brand from Sherbrooke is in the house. Oli, Oli, Oli. Hi, Coach from Sherbrooke. Hope you're good, Coach. Yeah. I did not go out until last night. I played pool yesterday. It was my first tournament pool at the higher level. We play other pool with the people from Quebec, everything. That's nothing major. But yesterday was really my first pool, and it's fun players, but you have 32 players. It's a killer 8. They call it the killer 8, and I was like, when you new to play pool, it's like any sport, right? You play golf, inconsistency. You can hit a good hit at the golf, or you can play pool, and then you did good, and then boom, bang, bang to bang. So and you have 3 life, and then to get eliminated, you have to miss 1 ball, and then you get 1 life out, 2 life out, 3 out. But if you make the number 8, that give you 1 extra life, only 1 time. So I give you 4 life. So I did it. I did the 8. It was my first shot of the night. My second shot was great. Then I missed 1. I make 2 more after that. And then I missed 2. Then I missed 3. I still have 1 more life. And then after that, I make 2 more. At that moment, I was on the board with 10 only. And it was really good. Like, I should not be there because I got an extra life. I should get out before that. So my extra life keep me there. And I got 2 more with only 1 live. I did 2 balls. And then my last shot, when I got eliminated, I should make it. Just inexperience, always said to honestly to you. And then I finished with number with 10 remaining. So I'm very happy about that, and it's just like I should not play anyway because they are so much better. The next nine was like, and the last five cannot be. But anyway, it's a fun. It's a great night. So I go out after that. I see a couple cheese on the market. PLW, hey coach, fuck bet on the night. He go back with Monsieur Martin. PLW have some kind of strategy and to put his money. PLW. Something you have to explain to us some point. Mark back in the house. Hit the thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for the question. Salut Mark, Michael Eminem, Shelton, David, back in the house tonight. Hi coach, of course they are better now or in the future. And for RJ, I said it has been a great off-season so far. Ron back in the house. Ronnie is like try to understand Ken Olin for the Los Angeles Kings. Guys, the Kings. Ken Olin. But that team looked like the Matt Bergevin behind the wall. They got now Edmondson, Dano, Armia, Perry for the Montreal Canadiens. Yesterday, at the day number one, Montreal Canadiens are rebuilding. Montreal Canadiens tried to get players under 25 years old or under 30 years old. The Los Angeles Kings are tried to beat the Edmonton Oilers. So they said, we're going to get Corey Perry, 40 years old. They gave a contract of 4 years at Jordan Edmondson, 33 years old. They signed Sissi, Forsberg, Armia, and someone else. All those players are 32 years old for the upcoming season, a plus. New GM Ken Olin. We'll see around what's going to happen with the Kings. They lost Caprica, by the way. Audio Murphy back in the house tonight. Salut mon homme. J'espère que tout va bien, mon homme. Audio. Then we have Pete Martin is in the house tonight. Welcome back, Pete. We miss you, buddy. Zeph, je suis mélangé avec les dates ici. Yes, Zeph, moi aussi. moi aussi, Zeph. I have to renew here in Thailand September 1st. I'll be honest with you guys. Maybe the next year for the Hockey Nation, or maybe in a new country. I'm looking right now to move in Vietnam or Philippines. I don't know. I don't know what will happen, but sometimes I'm like that. When I get tired to be at the same spot and I turn around. Right now, last night, I was very quiet at the cheese place. I was watching people, everything like that, and I'm starting to thinking, like, what's next? What it will be a little bit more fun to me to get new place, new location. So we'll see. Zeph, let me, if you are a specific location, Zeph, I don't want to go exactly where you at, but if you tell me you are Vietnam or Philippines, you have a new place to go. Roy from Bangkok is helping me right now. But we'll see. Not guarantee, guys. It's just right now a conversation to thinking here. And Marcolette Schneider is the down best manager I've seen in years at PLW. Why did they leave the Barrios in there? Ron back in the house. A2 is in the house. Poor Sydney. Pens eating straight to the bottom five. Yeah. Eminem, I'm fishing right now for Chino. Bankfield, BC. Here we go, Michael. What kind of fishing are you targeting right now? In French, we say la truite or la barbotte. I'm not a fisher and I'm not a hunter. I never hunting in my life, like zero. But I went to fish when I was really young with my dad. Fishing for that trout. In English, I think it's trout. The name of the Lake, it was Mouse Lake, Lac Souris. I cannot remember exactly what it was. Lac Souris. Um, what about, I believe, 1 hour from my home? I remember we have to go down, go up, and then you get higher and higher, but I don't know exactly. Is you have to go for you have a ski area and Parc de la Mauricie, but it's something I have to remember. I can't remember. I just remember I was asleep on the boat at the bottom, and my dad every year at some point you have to get, I don't know, it's May or June. You have to go to get some fish at the trout. It's better season. I think it was early because sometimes we wake up, it was cold in the morning. Anyhow, my dad, think about him. Howdy, Carl Mac. Peter August back in the house. Here we go. Bill blowing 8-0 lead, now 8-6. Zev Lecav, a key point would be how Dak could play this year. If he can play healthy and his potential will be a good, I will miss Armia. Peter August, Schneider, I've been fired a long time ago. Schneider, guys, is a Schneider's a GM for the Jays, by the way. Me, I'm thinking about Schneider. I'm thinking about Matthew Schneider and Brian Schneider with the Rangers. RJ, talk about football. Honestly, me, I know you have a lot of soccer, football, what's going on. I did not have any no clue. He put right now the CONCACAF Gold Cup quarterfinal, USA quarterfinal, I believe. I have no clue. I have no clue. I don't know what it is. I don't watch soccer at all. I think this is one of the boring sport in my life. I know some fans love it. Uh, the kids play because the equipment is cheap, but I have no clue. I've been I did a mascot. I think UP. We went to the game at the soccer for the Montreal. I think the time was the Impact. I could be wrong. The name of the Montreal Impact, I believe. And I was there doing the mascot, and then I walk in the crowd, and then the guy kicked the ball, and I think the ball was honestly, guys, 30 feet missing the net, like no close, and the people was all excited about that. I was like, the last time I see Josh Anderson that way, but the people react differently in our case. Oh, that's Josh Anderson. It's not a big deal. But in soccer, I, I, I just remember that I was like, and I remember I chant beside the field. They have like some kind of school, and they have to go to dress up and the gym over there to walk around. They have a big net in the gymnasium at the gym. Big net, not like the soccer net, but from the top or the bottom. Anyway, that's what I remember. Yeah, see, we talk about everything during summer. Patrick Lenny got married. Is not gonna play video game for a while. A 45 goal bucket for Patrick Lenny. Yeah, but she was with him a couple of years ago. Roy from Bangkok is down. Has on the ab boat New Hook at Dhaka and C send taking self a low 4%. Ab are trouble. Send the ab to Suzuki and the defense zone more often than none. Larry, welcome back. Peter August won the ab player get married. They respond with a good season. Anderson, Gallagher, Suzuki, and now Laney. I think Armia got married last year. I could be wrong about that. If Jamo would be here, would tell us. TSN Team Canada, mark lineup as Suzuki at the third center A2. Yeah, I said that yesterday. People say hi. XL is in the house tonight. 007, knock the door. Welcome, everybody. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes. To coach like Asian cheese. Yeah, I miss the Colombian woman, Colombian cheese in Florida. But here's like They are flat. Like last night, couple of great, but they are flat. Philippines a bit more expensive. Vietnam is cheaper. Here we go. I'll go Vietnam now. But if you move to the Philippines, you can play pool with Ephraim Reyes. Here we go. I'm going to looking salmon. Here we go. See, so you have some. I think a salmon. You have to the fishing, whatever you call it. I'm telling you right now, I'm not an expert. Philippines, they speak English, drive on the right, and drive Chevrolet. It's a fishing guide the summer, and I'm the first responder. Here we go. Eminem, congratulations. I saw LL sign Bolduc that Montreal traded him to LA. I did not realize he had a brother and the NHL as well. Here we go. Is that wearing number 76 at home? Excel, I saw the ex-coach of the Dallas is available at October or something. I wonder, well, new subscriber, hey, Shaman. Here we go. We're targeting, guys, 10,000 people, subscriber, before the end of the year. I would like to have this October 10. I don't know if it would be possible. And then I'm targeting 100 members of the channel. Again, I'm going to hear that all the time, guys. If you're not a member, I would love to become a member of the Hockey Nation Show. $2.99 per month, I believe it is. So don't, he said to get that, I became Dober is something. I wonder who's gonna pick him as an amazing coach. I think he's that now all the job are until the next firing coach and November, December. Excel. The coach, the World Cup soccer in Montreal is amazing. Pete Martin. Here we go. Don't forget to hit on the likes. Here we go from RJ, Peter, August, Peter, July 22, one Armia, get married 2 years ago. See, I missed that one. PLW. Martin, there will be a no game play in Montreal. They refuse it allowed in Toronto and Vancouver. Coach likes the Prairie Girls I see. Yeah. A new subscriber, Mr. Jim, Bake Apple Jim. Would you like to have a name like that? Bake Apple Jim. I love it. Bake Apple Jim, that's sound like a breakfast morning. Or la cabane à la sucre. We'll see. NHL Cup coach, if the flat must be a lady boy. No, NHL, no, they are really, the lady boy are all fake. They use a lot of silicone about that. But yes, you talk about this last night. I got one around. So I don't know where this coming from, but it was not. Yeah, you have two in the bar last night. One the front, one beside us, and one in the back. But no, no. Welcome. There you go. Ron, Pete. What is great about the World Cup? Here we go. Excellent. My God, Michael Edge really look good at the practice today. Here we go, guys. I go through all the chat here right now. So you have to tell me, Coach, you're pretty good on that one. Yes. Here we go, guys. We're going to talk about new shell and new deal at the day number 2. And let's talking about this. Like I said, don't have a lot to talk about this tonight. But we're going to try to make the show until 10 o'clock. And then after that, we'll be back tomorrow. And this is what we had tonight. Now, you have a new deal happening the last minute before I come to the show. But what we got today, guys, Morgan Frost, Sutter from the Frost. He was traded on the winter time to the Calgary Flames. And then Sutter, he was with the Vancouver Canucks. Before he was with Detroit Red Wings. Before that was the Chicago Blackhawks. And now with the Blues. So he like to be in the Central Division, honestly, Sutter. Got $4.1 million for 2 years. It's a bit high. But he got 25 goals last season. Frost, 4.3, a little bit high, but it is what it is. It was Gustav Nyquist. So we got this. Winnipeg just gave them a 1-year deal at $3 million. Gustav, traveling a lot in the last couple of years. He played 1 year at different location. We have a minor one with Keaton Korzak for the Vancouver Canucks. He's still already with them. And then we have Mason Appleton. This is really interesting case. So Mason Appleton, guys, played his career with the Winnipeg Jets. He was playing on the third line with Adam Laurie for many years. And before that, you have also the player from the Jets with the Detroit Red Wings now. Jeez, I forget his name. Cup and Andrew Cup. And now he's going to play with him over there. So 2.9, not bad big deal. Anthony Manta with the Pittsburgh Penguins at 2.5. Manta traveling again. Sent he left the Detroit Red Wings to Washington Capitals. Just Manta, unfortunately, is 30 years old, 31 now. It's a injury break him down in NHL. Cody Glass still have another team believe on him after the Vegas Golden Knights, the Nashville Predator. And the Cody Glass going to be with the Devils for the upcoming season, the next 2 years. Elmer Soderblom signed a new deal with the Detroit Red Wings at $1.1 million. Heineman signed an agreement. He was RF3 at $1.1 million. That was my expectation for Heineman. And Maxim Shabonov for the New Jersey Devils. This is the second year the New York Islanders have some kind of connection with KHL. Last year they signed Maxim Tsiplakov. This year they got Maxim Shabonov. If I can recall it, guys, Shabonov is very small, 5'8", I believe. Good hockey player, but he's very small size. I could be wrong, but I think I am right. So if someone knows that, let me know about that. But this is a deal. With that, we are right now, guys, at 166 contracts signed in NHL for a total of $764 million. Not bad, but I was expect more this year. Next year, guys, we're going to hit a $1 billion of money at the free agency about that. Said that, who we have on the board? We have got more. I give you a little bit more the top what we got on the board right now. Nicola Heller, Orlov, Roslovic, Beauvillier, Krejcik, Dobson, Burns, Skinner, Samsonov, Cronin, yeah, also Georgiev as the goalie. Now, Heller, I was expect him to be with Carolina Hurricane, would be interesting. Orlov, I was expect him to go with San Jose Sharks, but he got Clember today, or yesterday. Roslovic, after he left the Winnipeg Jets, go to Columbus Blue Jacket, he found a home with the New York Rangers, did not like it, go back with Canada Hurricane, and now he's on the market. Roslovic will be a bottom 4. I don't know if he will be in the Western Conference again. But it's another guy, Jack Shoot on the right. Does not fit the Montreal Canadiens. Beauvillier, another journeyman now with the New York Islanders, was involved with the Bo Horvat trade, I believe. And from the Vancouver Canucks, he go for his friend team the last couple of years. He was with the Washington Capitals last season. And now he's going to try to find a new team. Krejcik, after he left the Boston Bruins, not do very well after that. Victor or Adolfson played with the Vegas Golden Knights last season. He's a power play guy, played with the Buffalo Sabres. Burns, 40 years old, is still the Iron Man in the NHL. Can someone give him a contract? Jeff Skinner, another one also with the Edmonton Oilers last year, left the Buffalo Sabres. It's the Canada Hurricane before that. The inconsistency men have a bad contract, but he got buy out anyway. Samsonov, after he left the Washington Capitals, won the Toronto Maple Leafs to the Vegas Golden Knights, he's free. Luke Cronin from the Nashville to Minnesota to San Jose. We'll see what happening to him. Point behind that, guys, you have many of them. Yeah, maybe 40 against still. They're going to get some PTO at some point. Some going to sign contract from Eller or Lavrozovic, may possible. But the rest of them could be a PTO they're going to get in August or September, and they go to get something. Some of them maybe leave the NHL and to go somewhere else. But I give you a little bit what happening there in the free agency of the NHL. Let's see what we got here in the chat, guys. Look like we have new people knock the door. Have to go all the way up here, right here. And I would like to have the question, Ellie. Luciano is in the house tonight. Welcome back, Luciano. Thanks you be with us tonight. Glad to see you, moderator of the Hockey National Show for many years. We appreciate a lot to have our friend Luciano now is a new friend of the Montreal Canadiens. I did not even know that about Pesada. Signed a 2-year deal at $775. Is going to be a new role. I came over the dark side. Leave Larry and talk with Luciano. My dad is a good friend with Pesada parents. Here we go. And I will get that kind of relation. Allison from Vegas. Pesada parent don't like to live too far from parents. Here we go. LDP, you're gonna to be able to play at both the end of the ice onto the NHL. Great point about that. Get the tickets at ASPA. My dad is still an usher at the Scotia Bank Arena. Bravo for you, Dad. Luciano, here we go. Luciano, agree, Pete. JF is on Pesada. Might see more time with the Marlins que the Leave. I'm and Ren Reeves. Yeah. Now they are buddies between both of them. That's give you guys what happening on the NHL. Day number 2. With no need to sign free agent, any open spot can be filled by the player in Laval. Luciano, he has some great pick. Pete, at least this one was with Brett Marchand. Jazz is in the house. Thanks for the like, guys. I appreciate it. We have a question tonight, guys. I try to make a question every night. Tonight is about the Montreal Canadiens. Excel, how much would you Anderson cost? Not much. 2 million, 2.5 maximum. You can see the contract like Manta at 2.5 and everything. At 2.5 for Anderson. I believe Anderson is a left shoulder, is a winger. Small gabarit, small size. It should be now at what? Should be close to 30 years old. Ah, coach. He's 29. But his birthday in 15 days. So I was very close. Scored 15 goals only in 58 game for him. It was is only 5'11", 180 pounds. He shoot on the left, play on the right winger. On the 15 goal this year, he has 6 goal, guys. He's been like this, guys. He put the puck on the power play. But he missed game every year. And he was held to scratch at some point. The player we're not touching a lot, Excel. I agree with 100%. Stand the man. Anything possible, Luciano? This is the app year. Pete Martin. Oh, Mr. Gino May. We have beating Florida 4 times this year. If Florida win their 3 in a row, I'm gonna offer myself and will stop at watching NHL altogether. Excel. Is it Jeremy? I think it's Jeremy N. Does not like the Panthers at all. But we'll see. Here we go, guys. The NHL are back at the Olympics 2026. You have a new deal today between the management of the different organization and the International Olympics, the IIOC or something like that. And you have the NHL players and the NHL representative on the table to sign the deal, and they confirmed the Olympic next season and 2026. So it will be really interesting that in February. I'm going to follow up every game of the Olympic 2026. RJ 8-7 top at the 6 inning. I can watch this game. Guys, my TV right now, I had nothing. Like, I don't watch anything anymore. Um, I don't know. I don't know. Should be a TV sport. I think they play the Yankees tonight, by the way. Here we go. Crazy game, 4 hours of baseball. Anyhow, thanks for the likes, Fleda. Et ancien grec, il mean naître hors de to be born. Here we go. Stolen base is saved. So it was the news of this one, guys. The next one is going to be the Montreal Canadiens news. And we have an injury. Oh my God. He got hurt at the second base. Baseball player, guys, is really interesting. Oh yeah. His left foot, guys. His left foot. Yeah. He gets stuck. His left foot. So he got hurt. Below. Now we maybe not need to see the right center. Yeah, I should change this now. I'm lucky now we get to go that way. I'm going to change this a new center. Here we go. GF on that J's up 8-0. Yeah. Mark Excel coach absolutely got into tennis. It's also not bad. I watched a couple of times, guys, the tennis usually, on my time, John McEnroe, Jim Connors. Is it Jimmy Connors? Peter Sampras. Andre Agassi. I believe you have a tennis woman, Gabriela Sabidini, or Gabriela something. I was watching all the game, all the match. Honestly, tennis guys, I usually watch the Wimbledon, the U.S. Open. I don't know if it's U.S. Open, but the Tennis Open, whatever they call it, in New York. They're French also. And I'm watching a couple of things like that. But I'm not an expert in tennis. But those guys is like, a funnel of fun sport. Peter Sunbrest, Evan Lindell. Here we go, Evan. Here we go. Tennis is rigged, Luciano. Here we go. Everything is rigged with Luciano. The Toronto Maple Leafs, the NHL, the NBA, the putt in Toronto, and the international putt tournament inside of Toronto is rigged by Luciano. I saw Toronto ran up a score at first have the USA soccer game on. Here we go. Was closer. He watched Sunbrest et Greg. Here we go. LDP. Safi Graf. Gabriela Sabatini. Send them in. Here we go. Black hair. Just beside my picture of Samantha Fox. Just kidding about that. I know. Connie Korka, whatever is it? I remember the Russian kid, the Russian, she was young. By the way, I met her. And Brendan Dunn, they have a facility of the top best athletes go there. That time it was calling the IMG. IMG in the past was the top world agency in sport. They built an amazing, great facilities, like a little bit like the Red Bull built in Sweden, I believe. I don't know with the Red Bull. But anyway, this is a Bradenton. And I was involved with the fitness in the past, and I have a one mentor, Todd Turkin. If you want to look about him, Todd Turkin have a facility in San Diego, and he trained all the NFL players. And somehow, I was with him at that facilities, and I go there, and they was all athletes, 13, 14, 15 years old, on different sports, and they was learning and develop their mindset and their abilities about that. The top best coaches, private, whatever you want to call it, it was there. It's really huge. I don't know, I don't remember exactly the name anymore. Where was IMG? I'm talking, guys, 2005, I believe. That Tolkien been my mentor for 9 years. Anyhow, see, Coach talked too much tonight about that. What we got here, I guess, see, marié to Graf. Here we go. Luciano laugh about this. Let's see what got here. Oh, Coach, but NBA is 10% rig. Did you see the Mads trading Luka Dovic and then Dale Donner somehow got the first pick? Like what? I don't know what's going on with that. Breaking news today. Alex, there we go. Yeah, we talked about this yesterday. Thanks, RJ. Susla could play for German soccer. Is already master diving. Lucas straight all the orchestra by the commission. Peter, Coach, Samantha Fox or Mitsu? Mitsu all the way. I think Mitsu was, her last name is Jelina, I believe. Maybe you don't know my life has been mascot in life. Like, I can't call it professional mascot if you want to call it that way, but I don't care. And I've been mascot for like la caisse populaire, Trévi, the piscine Trévi or the Trévi pool, a couple of big companies in Quebec. And the Trévi pool, it was sponsored, the show's called The Garden, I believe, with Serge Laprade and Bergeron, Jeannot Bergeron, can we call it. So it was during the summer, and I have nothing to do. It was boring. I was get paid, very good money, sit on the side of the pool and do anything, nothing. They just let me to. They don't want me to move. They was scared of me. But when he let me moving, I I I was really active. Anyhow, I met Vladislav Tretiak. I met a lot of people. I have my home room every day. Go there. It was a record the morning, if I can recall it, 11 o'clock a.m. I have to be there, and then on the studio, a little bit at Mont Royal area, I believe, and then every day, 5 times per week, 11 a.m. until 2 o'clock, and then I have to back other promotion. But yeah, it's funny we talk about this night. Frank Zantaro, like Madge. We need a nickname. Frank, I really hope the Vegas get reprimand. Beat over. Good. Everything on that, guys. Here we go, guys. I'm talking now. Let's move on. We have to talk about this. Development camp for the Montreal Canadiens. Michael Edge, LJ Money, and Aiden Papa Nikis was the big name of the day today at the camp. All three, well, two of them was drafted this year. Michael Edge 2024, but it was really about LJ Money. I know here in Montreal, and Montreal fans everywhere, we maybe gave more value at the players We evaluate the players. Are they all going to make the NHL? Everything like that. We get excited and we thinking they're going to be the best player. Everything like that. I understand that, and that's okay, by the way. But the reality, not many of them make the NHL. LJ Mooney, guys, is 5'7". It was one of the top. As someone Bolduc got a contract extension, he really skilled, the kid. I I watched him since he's 16 years old, 15 years old. And last year he got hurt. But he's really skilled. And I'm going to repeat this. But he's only 5'7". And he worked like Gallagher. He worked like Simoneau. You know, those kind of guys, like they go in into the corner, they trash the net, everything like that. Great edge work skating guys. His edge work is like Lane Hudson, move left and right, and he turned the direction like on the 10, on the dime or 10 cent. He have a great shot. The kid have everything. The only thing he does not have is the size. 157 and 162, I believe. And Montreal draft him. If we draft Aiden Paponikis, he's a 6'5" player. He has about 8 inches more over Mooney. But I talk about something here, guys. This is him, Mooney, number 41. Watch it, he's coming right there. Look, his inside edge is outside edge. He's really low right now in front of 85. I know Cleo is not 85. It's a practice drill, 2 versus 2, and that's happening here. He's going in the corner. I don't know the name, Nanaman or something like that. And Mooney's coming there, guys, in the corner. Check this. He picked up the puck. Oh, it's Kenin. Kenin is from the MHL last year. All right. He picked up the puck there. Look what he's doing. Whoops. Kenin. Uh-oh. Completely missed the guy over there. He see right now. Listen, guy. He just dropped the puck in front of the net. And the guy was there. He picked up. It looked like it's a 3 versus 2. Money cannot reach the puck right there. The puck go in the corner. He's going to join there. Try to get the puck back. And then look, he's get out of the corner. He's going on the other side. Or open up himself. Get a puck right there. And boom, in the net. Look his size. I understand Anderson's going to make the NHL. He's going to be a player for the Montreal Canadiens a long time, blah, blah, blah. But he's fun to watch. He's going to be in the NCAA. I guarantee you this, guys. He's going to be the top 10 best player in NCAA next season. I'm telling you that. He's going to get some highlights every weekend. Because the kid, he has the hands, the skill, like Connor Bedard. Yes, he is. But he's 5'7". And that's what's happening about them. Corey isn't out. Johnny Gaudreau was tiny. I coached with his brother Marty. This kid was tiny, a great buzz, but very slight. Yeah, Gaudreau is another one. Mr. Devin, McCall Cannon, here we go. Thanks, Devin, about that. Nicolas, bonjour, mon Nicolas. Nicolas, durant l'été, on ferme de plus de bonne heure. On reste pas jusqu'à 10h30. By the way, tomorrow night, guys, we have a new co-host and a guest. Jim Beringer is going to be with us tonight. Julie Weissman Wiesner is in the house. It's good to have a big players, but it's overlooked how many big players play small, the big 6'4", everything like that. David is in the house. I thought Monique was just a bit. Correct. Sam Wise Genge. Pete Martin is in the house also. Money was the like Hudson or Mike Jagger. Baxter in the house also. This small American kid have been incredible. This is a great point, Baxter. I think, guys, I was going checking the Jays Yankees is the replay of the home run. This is a good point, Baxter. I want to stop there, guys, because the the USA development program, right, the NTTP, right, was built, I believe, 15 years ago. One of the first one right there was Ferraro. Remember, Grillo got hired by the Canadiens last season. Was part of that. Um, the guys does the World Junior Championship at the TV. It was part of that anyway. And me, I was not involved with that, but I was living in Colorado, and the office of the USA is in Colorado Spring. They have a big ring, Olympic size over there. Said that they build those two teams, and they take the best U15 draft. They scouting them, and then they put a team, a U17, a U18. Matthews been there, Goodrow been there. I can go all the way like that, guys. But what happening, guys? I was coaching in Colorado. I was playing against the Colorado Spring team, a AAA program. Those coaches was involved with the USA. Long time ago, 25 years ago, the people USA, they went to Sweden to study why the Sweden get better hockey player. And this is, guys, a long story, but I try to get this short. But you try to understand why the team Sweden, it was the first European team to create a lot of hockey player year after year. But they start to have a small area practice a game. They was trying to compress the 200 feet ice at maybe 80 feet by 20, example, by 30. And they want to make all the practice. You can see the drill right now, 2 versus 2. But the team Sweden national, they start this with Kuttenberg. I'm talking, guys, at the end of the 80s, 90s. And when I was at Colorado Spring, I was playing against those players, AAA program. And it was talented. It was all about moving left and right, skill-wise. But they cannot hit. They cannot hit. They was not a team play physical. So when I was playing against them, it was all about hitting them. It was all about shut down them right away. Don't let them skating. Because if they are coming, guys, 1 versus 1, you look like a yellow icon. My point behind that for Baxter is like, look how the players get out of the USC program. Look at them. The Matthews. Look all of them. Yes, Kachuk is different. But they are not physical. They are not grander. Of course, you're going to tell me, look, this kid, I understand that. But the 80% of those player guys are skill-wise, and they are really good, talented hockey player. Carter Gauthier, one of them. I can go all the way like that, guys. By the end, this is happening with this program over there. So, just want to share it with you, Baxter. For that, Billy is back in the house. Brian is back in the house. Don't forget, guys, to click on the like. If you don't mind, that'd be great. And then we have Larry Lavalle, and then Corey. I'm here in the state, a coach, them, they are tough. AF, otherwise, a fiscal event thought they are small, don't discount them. Roger Delaney is in the house. Welcome back. A question, Peter. Where would Mooney would be drafted coach if he was 6 foot? Well, you know what? Now the 6 foot is the minimum in hockey. I'll be honest with you, Peter. At 6 foot, like he is, look, Cameron Reed, 6 foot defenseman. I would say to you between 20 to 32 and the first round pick, Peter. Nicolas, les débats with the coach me font rire, Corey. Mitsu, I work with her and the Chateau back and the 80s. I show her my cowboy. Here we go. Nicolas, comme toi, tu veux comme pareil comme Zef. They are start early than that, Corey. David, Zach, comprend pas. Mitsu is was very cool, chick. Here we go. Julie Mouse. Finland with the amount of the kid they produce is incredible. So, good point about this, Corey. The Finland after that. How I know that, guys, because I've been under many seminar hockey coaches, NHL, lower level, a UFC program. I did the highest level 5, and they invite the top of different countries, and that's how I know that. So the Finland, they develop the coaches before they develop the players. And I don't know, Yamo is maybe not there tonight, but I would like to get a conversation with Yamo about this. So what do you do, guys, to coach at the higher level in Finland? You have to perform as a coach. They teach the coach in Finland a lot, like a lot. And then they get promoted with the way they coach their team. And then after that, they teach those kids after that. So the base of the coach is really great. That's what, and they don't have a lot of ring in Finland. So you're right about this. I think it was Corey talking about this way. Yeah, it was Corey about that. So this is happening in Finland. Pro Sport Production, here we go. Welcome in the house about that. LDP also. So I'll just give you an idea, guys. I'm not done yet. It was great to see another Kuivo inside the Montreal Canadiens jersey, number 85, I believe. Kuivo. Bogdan Konishkov, Evgeny Kolokin. I did not follow too much the development camp like crazy today, but I will definitely give you more information tomorrow. You have a game at 11 o'clock scrimmage, the day number 3. This is the end of the development camp. They have Felix Trudeau, guys. And Felix Trudeau, his dad was born in Louisville. And his dad built a big company, les laboratoires Choisy. It's a kind of company about all the cleanup and the restroom, bathroom, everything like that. He did do other things like this. I'm talking about 40 years ago. So the dad built that. Is that the base was in Louisville? I'm sure it's bigger now. Anyway, he have a son, and I play hockey with him. And anyway, he have a lot of money. His son is Felix Trudeau. Got invited. He was at the same time he grew with the ex-Montreal Canadiens, Sébastien Bordelot. His son played in Thomas Bordelot. Trudeau make all the way the invitation for the Montreal Canadiens. So I maybe try to get some kind of connection with him to see what I can do with that. But it would be interesting if we can invite him. I'm a level 5 USA hockey coach as well. I'm sure you will know the same guys. Yes, Corey. For sure, Moni is Farrell will be completing for the best small player in American Hockey League soon. Here we go. Canada most draft this draft, so all is good for Hockey Canada. And Russia, an autograph by the team and appoint an Rottenberg coach. Now, Rottenberg coach, guys, he got a job. He become a player development coach for, I think it's Spartak. But he's not coaching anymore. So right now, we have a coaching certification program here in Canada. It's still running. On the flip side, guys, I feel bad. You see how I talk about Finland coaches? At the USC program, guys, you can get a level 1, 2, like the referee 3, and 1, 2 is only 1 day. That's stupid. Like you can referee in hockey, guys, with one day, and they put a PowerPoint presentation on the wall. Crazy. Anyhow, Rudolph, coach, was Kakkonen a better choice for the Habs, other que Yannick Paris. Did you go one an experience matter for the, you're absolutely right about this. Paris is a small goaltender, by the way, and Kakkonen, 29 years old, playing in NHL before that. So it's a really better overall, Rudolph. But Paris was with the Carolina Hurricane. 115 girls signed up for the hockey in Canada. New record ILDP. And 26 is in the house. Not sure I left Canada and early 90s. You see, Corey, I was coach in 1995, 96. I was in USA. I still roll for the team Canada. Is my love. I would carry a puck. Here we go. Corey. Pete Martin, Commerce Canadien Management. Nicolas. Du 5 au 19, je ne pourrais pas voir le show. Je vais être au lac Saint-Jean. Here we go. Another voyage à Nicolas durant l'été. Now, and like my son, we'll go back to play university back home in Canada. Corey, where are you coaching? Which area you're coaching, Corey? So this happening, guys. I don't know I did that this, but there are right now, guys, the new plays of the Montreal Canadiens. Let's move on with other things for the Montreal Canadiens, guys, if you don't mind. Add news. Oh, no. Thursday, guys, the scrimmage at 11 o'clock Eastern Time. You can watch this on YouTube channel from the Montreal Canadiens. So that's the reason maybe I will not do it. But if I do it, I will let you know. Montreal Canadiens have a new deal for Sam Farrell signing a new 1-year deal. And Mark Del Gazzo. Del Gazzo played a couple of games in NHL last season. Another player, why is there? Because the Montreal did not keep also Hayes, a defenseman for Laval Rocket. The departure of Offenmeyer, all two, are now out. So Montreal pick up a couple of players. Nate Sherman, yes, Nate Clerman, I believe his last name, was on Montreal yesterday. Now you got Del Gazzo with them. With that, Montreal satisfied the defenseman for the Laval Rocket. We don't know yet. Simoneau, you have a couple of players that have no contract right there. We have to wait for Strobel and, of course, Tobesh. And the Laval, you have Simoneau and someone else. Didn't have a contract yet for the Montreal Canadiens. Alex Barry-Boulet. I didn't see any contract for Alex Barry-Boulet. Someone can mention this. Let me know about that. With them, better or the same? Bolduc, Demidov, Thompson. I did a video about those three players yesterday, this morning. Show who they are. Here we go. Schneider, a home run for the Jays, 9-7. And the point behind that game is this way. Last year, you have Kirby Dak, a second center. And this coming from Maxime Truman. He write article dans les coulisses. He believe his team is not good. He believe the team today is not better at the Montreal Canadiens at the playoff when they got eliminated. So last year we played with Kirby Dak, Alex Newhook, and Patrick Laine. Everybody won a second center. Now we still have Kirby Dak. Some fans don't like it, but that's what we are last year. It's not a bad deal. It's not bad at all. We have Demidov over New Hook. It's a plus. We have Thompson over Savard. It's a plus. We have Bolduc over Heineman. It's a plus. So when I look about Maxime Truman, he said the team is not better today. I'm questionable about that. But, yeah, one thing, he is right. What he was missing at the playoff against the Washington Capitals? Size and physicality. And Bolduc, Demidov, Thompson are not there yet. Yes, Thompson 6'4", 6'5". But it's not good enough, right? My point behind that, guys, is still missing piece of the puzzle. With what I just said, I want to bring you now what Ken Hughes said yesterday. Ken Hughes interview yesterday. Here some comments from him. Like people in the chat right now, and North Jersey, a great, South Jersey, great as well, middle, weather down. You know Michel Chauvret, Corey? Michel Chauvret, guy, is an ex Sorel Épervier players. He has some record in the QM. But this kid, it was here. Michel Chauvret. He couldn't make the NHL, I believe. But the drinking and other things and the woman stopped him. I coached with him in Florida. That's how I meet him. And then I go out with him. And then I play with him. I play against him. It was really good. Right. He was 50 years old and he was still do whatever he wanted to do. Tony is in the house. Let's welcome back, guys. David Javette, you know too much hockey for Drummond coach. Bolduc is what we need for checker. Tony DeMarc. Slow burn Joe is only QD stay healthy with 20 goal show commitment. Here we go. Pro brother hockey. He played also, yes, you're right about this. He was. Ken McCarty is back in the house. Thank you so much, guys. We tried to get 50 likes tonight. If you can, that'd be great. Anyway, guys, Ken Hughes said, obviously, along the way to constructing what we hope to be a team can compete, can compete, we are going to have to make decisions, and those decisions on the short term, basic, maybe we'll fill one hole and we have another hole in the boat, you said. But that's just the nature of the beast. So what he's trying to do, the guys, is like we try to build one spot at a time, one position at a time. They fix the right defenseman with Thompson, but they're still missing old. We have the old or the missing piece of the puzzle to make that team compete every single time. That's why you want to tell to the fans. But at the end of the day, the reality is we are not going to put the perfect team together in the course of one summer. So fans, relax, patient. We cannot fix everything the same way at the same time. So I think as we got about doing things, we recognize we have other things we would like to accomplish. I just don't see us accomplishing everything all at once. Patient, short term, and long term. Can use. That's one. I hope we make the playoff, you said. I think that as a roster, we probably have a better chance that maybe we did last year at this time. But we found our way in, and other team that maybe were expected to do did not. You have still got to play the game. I think we still have work to do here from a management perspective to get to where we want to be. But I like the direction we are heading. Guys, just read this. I'm getting excited. From Ken Hughes. Really, audio, 3 great upgrade for the Habs. I believe patient Sheldon Corey. I love so many funny stories with him. I'm sure you know as well. Yeah. Yes, you're right. By the way, guys, when I meet Michel Couvret, I work with the Montreal Expos and with the Quebec Nordic at some different things. Remember the guy played the trumpet? His name is Claude Scott. And because we have some kind of entertaining stuff like that, I met him, Claude Scott. Guys, Claude Scott played the trumpet for Quebec, Montreal Expos. It's really hard on the baseball side, but he did it. It was get paid really well, like 500 per game, everything like that. But I moved me at USC. I opened the door for him, Claude Scott. Like he make a ton of money, 1,000 per night in South Carolina, Pensacola. Like I book him everywhere, and I said I don't want anything. But every time I saw him, he would treat me very well. But the guys burning money like that was unbelievable. Drinking, woman. It was just crazy to see Claude Scott. I don't know if you know him, Claude Scott, but let me know in the chat. What's up, Sean? Welcome back, Sean and Corey. I love you guys. You come in the chat. Watching the team grow is very exciting. You're right about this, IDP, Mrs. Scott. So now, guys, what's next for Mike Madison? Kent Hughes said he will not trade Mike Madison. Guys, Aaron Judge just put the ball somewhere inside of the Blue Jays Stadium, 440 feet. The game is tied 9-9. Wow. Don't pitch and to Judge. Here we go. And Mark, Judge launch and into orbit. And you guys, you see that? Love you, French guys. Corey. Here we go. Baxter, screw, Judge, Ken McCarty. Guess you build team right. So what's happening with Mike Madison, guys? Can you say we need him? We keep him. He understands the role of Mike Madison. Remember they meet him in Buffalo, guys? And we were all concerned about that. We said, why did he meet Mike Madison in Buffalo? One thing you have to learn about Kent Hughes, and you already know. Kent Hughes is a smart man, is a family man, and he treats his player well. He's been like this as an agent. He almost gave up as an agent. You have a story about this you can read. But he treats the people who work with him very well. Mike Madison is another player. He was his customer. He built a bond with Mike Madison. And he wants to be sure the player playing Montreal are treated very well. And they have good words about the Montreal Canadiens organization. So they invite Mike Madison in Buffalo. I don't know exactly the conversation, but I'm telling you right now, they sit with him, they explain the plan for the Montreal Canadiens. They explain to him his role for the Montreal Canadiens. He explained to him what it will look like a short term or a long term. He explained to him the kind of money he can make with the Montreal Canadiens. He explained to him what he can get somewhere else. So Mike Madison gave the spot power play number 1 to Lane Hudson. Mike Madison realized with the Montreal is going to have a lower role inside the Montreal Canadiens. Second pairing, third pairing, whatever it is. But for Kent Hughes, he understands the importance of Mike Madison with the Montreal Canadiens at this moment. I know many fans does not like him, and I respect your opinion about that. But he's a merge of the experienced leader and for the young core for the Montreal Canadiens. The good thing for the Montreal Canadiens, guys, at young age, Cooley example, Suzuki been there, Coffee is another one. They are 25 years old, but they have many years in the NHL. The leadership grow year after year. As Mike Madison be important next season, I don't know. But it's important to understand the Montreal Canadiens never sent a player out of the organization for nothing. They know exactly what's going on. So I just want to let you know, Mike Madison is not right now on the trade bait for the Montreal Canadiens. Like I mentioned this for last week, a couple of days ago. I fight with some of you. The fight. We argue about Mike Madison with Marco, by the way. The only way you trade Mike Madison if he bring you a second center. A good one, a young one. So we'll see what happening with that. Last year for Madison, regardless, I don't have money to resign him next year. Sean, they need to trade Madison by the trade deadline. Otherwise, we have to sign him or lose him. Exactly, Sean. This is what I believe they're going to do at the trade deadline. I remember loving Claude Fricot as they was my go-to-go meal, and I can is well like a dressing room. Madison is a stud. I mean, Simon, now let's get serious. Madison is not perfect, but he is a valuable asset for now with the Montreal Anthony market. Remember, boys, we got Madison for Petrie. So that's happening, guys. Let's move on to the next thing, guys. But defensemen, like we got now Cooley, Thompson, Madison, Hudson, Zachary, Carrier, Trouble, Rebecca. I suggest you to take a picture of this, a screenshot of this part, of the 8 defensemen right there. And the next 3 years, 4 years, you maybe have 4 players of those 8 would be there. 4 other will be out of the Montreal roster. My point behind that, guys, go team by team right now. Tonight, tomorrow, do get an exercise. Go get all the defensemen for all the team in the NHL. I guarantee you, Montreal is a top 5 and maybe top 3, the best group of defensemen core for the top 8 in NHL right now. It's not perfect. 24 years old, 25 years old, 29 years old, 30 years old very soon, at 22 years old, at 24 years old coming, at 28 years old, at 23 years old, and at 20 years old, go 21 years old. Young core, a lot of skill, a lot of talent. You have speed, you have edge work, you have puck position, you have hockey IQ, you have a smart hockey player right there. But we'll see. And Mustafa, you think Martin Saint-Louis has the horse? I think Martin Saint-Louis, that's the reason why we make the NHL playoff last year. But Zach, Madison said it last year, David. I remember that one, David. I think it was the end of season. I think you're talking about behind the net, by the way, if I can recall it. Guys, you cannot treat these players like one will come here, need to treat them professionally, and I love what Hugo is doing. I trust them exactly. Corey, great comments. Pierre McGuire, think have the best core. I hear that about this A2. I not agree with him, the best core. I can get the excitement about this. That's the reason I said the top 5 A2. Ghislaine, welcome back in the house. We're missing 2 likes to get 50, guys. To be honest, Ab, look what opportunity is available and the cherry picking, but don't expect them to have a complete team tomorrow. Here we go. Don't forget to click on like, run the show. Pierre McGuire thinks that they are number 1. One thing about the Ab, draft good defenseman. Tony Mark, we just need that Crosby guy is pretty good. Corey, do you remember what they did to Michael Camilleri? What goals did him was Pudal. I think Camilleri is the story about between the second period and third period. This is a Marc Bergevin things. I'm not done, guys, yet. I want to finish this show with 2 things. First, going to I forgot the question of the night. Let me finish the Montreal Canadiens. I'm going to the question of the night. Then we'll go to hit the quiz. The power play Montreal Canadiens. Are you agree or disagree with me? Thompson, Hudson, Caulfield, Zuski, Demidov. Then I'm going to show to you guys the power play number 2. Madison, Patrick Laney, Kirby Dak, Sakoski, and Zachary Bolduc. I'll give you guys the power play number 2 last year. Mike Madison. That's it. You have Joel Armia. You have Alex Newhook. You have Eamon Heineman. You have Brennan Gallagher. Now look what we look like on the power play. On the second unit, Patrick Laney, Sakowski, and Bolduc. This power play, guys, could be almost a power play number one for many teams. I know Madison does not have a great shot, but still, Laney, guys. Bolduc a bumper, Doc on the other side. If you want to use New Hook, you can use New Hook there. And then you put Sakowski at the goal line. This is crazy, guys. We need to equilibrate offense and defense, David. Molson cannot accept a wear off the playoff. And Madison, about this, I'd pick a defenseman at the draft. All we need a second center draft, a deed prospect, maybe. About this, totally agree for now, David. I have no clue, Audio. It's hard to take Lenny off. He scored so many goals on the power play, Corey. Gonna miss Armia on the power play. Hey, too. Corey, you mean PK? She's like, I believe that Montreal fans like too much Mason McDavid. They forgot to probably evaluate the guy. McDavid is a good third line center. To expect him to become a good second line center is a mistake. She's like, Sean gonna miss Armia more on the penalty kill. Don't count on that just yet, coach. Dude, McDavid is a start as well as the great kids, Corey. I agree with you about McDavid, so we'll see. And definitely, guys, here's what we got here now on the PK. This is going to be the problem. Roy gave me some answer in the chat and my phone yesterday, and he's right about that. I agree, guys. This is when Ariel Montreal was really good last season on the PK. Juan Armia, Christian Dvorak, David Savard. All three are gone. Now, I tried to fix what it could be. I put Evans Anderson together. I put Cooley and Thompson on the first pairing. Then I put Zulski Newhook. And I put Madison Carrier. I would like from you guys, give me a name you expect to be a good PK for the Montreal Canadiens. Power play should be awesome. Who is taking face-off on power play number 2? Nick Zulski, look. McDavid is still young at different organization in Montreal. Zulski will sleep. David, Kelly on the PK. No, Corey. For me, the problem is, Corey, now the PK you coach is more aggressive. Yeah, you have two kind of PK. The active one or the progressive one or the one play more on the box, right? And they are not aggressive. The new way of the PK now is like bring 1, 2, 3 player on the wall if you have to, and keep one player in the front of the net. Go get the puck retrieval. That's what you're looking for. So now you have the PK is you have to need speed, talent, skill, hockey sense. Hockey player can read the play and speed the play, and then you add those kind of players can put the puck outside the zone. That's what you're looking for. A block. You can plug if you can block the puck, that would be also good. So this is what note to the new hook on the PK. Teach him how to come out to PK on that one on the power play. Even with Bolduc. Sammy Blais audio. No Anderson, no new hook. Roy. Anderson guy was Roy Anderson did very well last year on the PK. Wi-Fi had to improve on the PK. Yes. Send the man. If Florian make the team, man, he will be on the second penalty kill. Yeah, you're right about that. I don't see Florian to make it. Then I know Montreal is very aggressive. I heard yet. They are playing a diamond. You're right about that. Not a boxer. You're right. The old school was the box of the box. Guys, the box is a PK on the 5 versus 5 box plus one, by the way. But at the man to man or your hybrid on defensive zone, three kind of still the play you can play. But on the PK, guys, right? It's like on the power play. A power play, guys, it's easy. You have two kind of the power play, the overload, the power play. And now you play 1-3-1, by the way. And a PK, you play diamond or you play box. That's simple. It's not after that. What's the strategy? When you jump on the play, how you diving on the ice, how you protect in front of the net. I can go away. It's not the purpose of the show tonight. But Zucker on the PK, Sam right to me. I repeat, Anderson as great on the PK last year. That's what I was disagree with Ron Roy after that. Thanks for the likes. Sean Just Madison par Strobel à de New York par Kapanen is encore des moins de buts en de PK. Love Anderson does all the dirty work. Love him, Corey. Sean Bolduc would be on the PK. I would not disagree with you on that one, Sean, for that. Now, usually they try to get now the PK on the power on the bottom six. The reason I put New York there is because it's going to be a bottom six. But it makes sense for Bolduc to be there. Anderson handled the pit hands. No, right. Anderson was amazing on the PK. I don't know why you cannot. Anderson, I'll be honest with you guys, play at the same level with Armia and Dvorak Evans on the PK. It was excellent on the PK last year at Josh Anderson. He big body, win the battle to the board, puck retrieval, and put the puck out. I don't know why you're not happy about Josh Anderson on the PK, Roy. What do you see we don't see about Josh Anderson? What about Beck on the second penalty kill? But Kapanen Beck, guys, are they going to make the team or not? How you can use Sammy Blair if he make the team? Possible. Beck and Kapanen are recognized as to be a PK player at some point. Coach, you think Hudson will? No, Corey. Of course, some point you can, but I don't see that. Smart, but I would prefer to use a third pairing and use him on the offensive side. Coach, you think go develop a shot, David? We need a top six center, good one, both zone. It would happen, David, the next year. I really love him. Anderson, amazing player, and the PK. And last year was Anderson. Last year was Anderson was great all last year. Does Roy like anyone A2? I don't know. I think Roy sees something we don't see yet. I could see New Hook becoming a good PK asset, Billy. I think so too, Billy. I'm not said I all agree with that, but we'll see what's happening, guys. Let's move on for the last part of the show. You guys have been amazing with me tonight. Thanks so much to be with our Canadian show, by the way. And let's see go that one, guys. We heard today, guys, Mike Pesada saying you deal with the Toronto Maple Leafs. So I said, you know what? Let's make a question this way. Quiz of the night, quiz time, ladies and gentlemen. How many NHL players have played for both the Montreal Canadiens? Wow. Brent Burns. Oh, we have a breaking news. The Colorado Avalanche announced they signed Brent Burns from the Colorado Avalanche from the Carolina Hurricane. He was a UFA, the 40 years old, joined the McCarr and the McKinnon. Colorado signed Brent Brent Burns. So that's what we got right there, live on the show. So the answer, guy, is what? A, B, C, or D? Like we do usually at the quiz. The Toronto Blue Jays score a run, a RBI with a triple, I believe. No, it's a white pitch. But guys, Ojo 89, Pete Martin, Roy A, Baxter B, Ron C, Shelton A, Nicolas Gobibano A. All right, coach, what's the answer? Yeah, 112 players, a skater, play for both teams. I was shocking when I see that. I never thought it was going to be over 100. Doug Gilmore, Thomas Plekanec, Mike Komisarek, Frank Mahavlich, Jacques Plante. If you remember a guy played there, guys, let me know in the chat. If you remember one player play on that one, Ghislain B, Sean is C. This I know is boom, Corey, you get it. Frank Walt will take this for the average. Ghislain 01. Yeah, it was just a quiz of the night, guys. I'm going to finish with this tonight on the. Sorry about that. I'm going to go to the clash directly right there. Dix, Duff, the Mavlich brother were my favorite, Corey. Peter and Ross Cotnall. Peter, here we go. The Chevreuil. Dan Daou. I love it. You guys, this is like, this make my day when we talk like this. Shane Carson, Colby Armstrong, I believe, Corey, you talk about. Vincent Danfos, Luc, Com Worsley, John Gordick, Darcy Tucker, Gary Lehman, Doug Gilmore, 11-9, the Jays. That's amazing, guys. You rock and roll here. Mark, thanks again. Sean Gilmore. And here we go, Ghislain. Trine was already mentioned. Burns 1 year deal, yes. Jeremy N back in the house. Coach, is Montreal will be better? Well, we talked about this, Jeremy, a couple of minutes ago. I expect yes. From Corey too, he said so that. Here we go, guys. Absolutely another hour. We're going to be quick. This has been, I've been here for you guys. I go to bed at 3:45 this morning. I make the show. I set up the show. We have two ways I set up the show, but I did not bring all the contents in the show this morning. So I wake up at 3:45 and so I have to put the alarm. And the alarm I put 6:05. It looked like I did not click on something. It was 6:35, but I was sleepy. I wake up at 6:48. I have like 30 minutes to set up the show tonight. So I did pretty good, look like, with the other people in the chat and the comments we got. But the clash is a last minute clash. Like, I did not think too much about the clash. So some questions, Coach, what the heck are you thinking? It's a sleepy guy this morning. So be with me. Don't blame me too much about that. I need to wake up a little bit more. Michel Blas, Mike Pesada now. Outra, Billy. Matt Pesciretti. Gaston Gingras, mec. Alex Kelchenak. Here we go. Thanks a lot, Frank. Here we go, guys. The first one. The Montreal Canadiens over 90 points in 2025-2026. Absolutely not allowed. Thomas Kimberly, Canada. Tony DeMarca, you did awesome, coach. You deserve some cheese. Yeah. I cannot tell you the story yet. I will have to keep the story a little bit later, guys. Just remember July 2nd. I will said to you guys, remember July 2nd, I said something. I said, I cannot tell you that. I cannot tell you that yet. We'll see. Absolutely over audio. Absolutely. Yes. Not allowed, Gislain. Absolutely. 88, look that person. Look, I have to give credit, guys. I was low last year. I gave them 78 points last year. They blew me my mind. They blew me like I look like a stupid. But I give credit for them. Plus, I was right last year when they traded for Laney. I said they will make the playoff. Shilton, 100 points. I don't think the Habs are ready to compete for the final, but the East is not a strong conference. 90 point easy. If Habs are sure to make the playoff, why trade Madison? Audio. Here we go. The next one, guys. Kirby Duck and Alex Newhook are center for the Montreal Canadiens next year. Both together. So my point behind that, guy, is Duck is second center and Newhook is the third center. Are you agree with that? Absolutely, or not at all? You expect maybe Owen Beck, Kapanen, or maybe sign a new players on the market to take the spot at the third center. Absolutely, Mark, for that one. Not allowed, Peter. Look. No, Jazz, audio, no. By the way, guys, Ken Hughes said all the forward for Montreal Canadiens should learn to be a center and should take all the face-off at some point, learning to become a face-off. So Mac Bureau will be busy this summer, by the way. We cannot start with those players, David. We cannot have both. Luc Lavorson, absolutely, Mark, maybe, not by default, Gislain. Do we have another choice, coach? Show Newhook to score a goal. That only, Billy. Eddie House, we don't get over 90 points. Tony, we need a left-handed center who win face-off, and that's not Newhook. Shelton, I don't want to be, but yes, maybe. Jane, welcome to the house. Dak Newhook could take a big step forward this year. Possible. Next one, guys. Montreal Canadiens get a new player before the beginning of the season. Not from Laval Rocket, but on the market. Do you think Montreal is going to get a bottom six players or a second center before the beginning of the season? By trade, a PTO? I don't know. Absolutely not at all. I would love to discuss with you how you coach your center because I coach mine a little different, maybe. I don't know. It depends, Corey. You know, we can get a lot of conversation left and right. Not TH is in the house. Welcome, TH. Two big signature TH for the New York Calendars today. TH. Corey, everybody on my team for check a back check at my center depending on the where they were, right circle, left circle. They looked the face off, but I was oh. Here we go. Corey, I was going to say the same thing. They make the face off, and after that, if I play a 1-1-3 or whatever the situation, I'm always keep a F3 high. And the F3 high on the offensive zone become my first back checking guy. He become an F1 on my defensive zone. And the last one become an F3. And I go all the way like that. So when the face up is over, you have no position as a forward. They become F1, F2, F3. That's the quickly I can answer to you, Corey, about that. Not allowed, Mark. Ab should go after Terry from the Ducks. Brilliant. Coach, I'm very happy about the Shabanav scene. Is incredibly low risk, high rewards. You're right about that. Not allowed, I don't know. Not allowed at the age, Martin. Hope you doing well. Lek, yes. No Shelton, Mark, absolutely. If right one is available, just not allowed. Frank, absolutely. Corey, I know it depends on the team. You have what kind of the team, a pocket, a position team, and not so much a skill team was. Yeah, every year, you never know in the minor, Corey, what you get. Thanks you. I love the summer. How are you, Pete? TH. That's correct, Coach Heineman and Sabanav. And Shabanav, can you give me any scouting report you have on both those guys? But what are you going to get at TH? You've been with the Islander for years. You get the four line, the Zizkas, the Martin for years, right? But you're going to get this with Heineman. Heineman for me is a great prototype player on the four line where his skill wise is good. You have a quick release, you have a great shot. Pay attention, his quick, his shot. Heineman have a AV shot. His wrist problem after he got hurt, it was a problem. If he fixed that wrist at 100% recovery, he's a full checker, is a great walker on the ice. He skate well, big body 6'2", hit a lot, but this is going to be a good full checker, like at the spot of Matt Martin example for the Islanders. Now, Shabanov is a small player, really talented skill-wise, good speed, good hands, great offensive player. After that, the question, the red flag, the age, his size, go with the puck bottle, the defensive zone coverage, and the physicality of the game. And also, when I see the physicality of the game, guys, it's about his adjustment. The KHL does not hit a lot, and it shall hit more. I'm not talking about the small area of the game, like a smaller ring. They play already 200 over there. So this is the best report I can give it to you, Mr. DH. Hopefully you enjoyed that one. Mike Madison get a new deal or not before he become UFA. This month, next month, all year long, or he's going to be traded at the trade deadline, or next month, or he's going to be leave the Montreal Canadiens. So Montreal Canadiens, Mike Madison, is going to get an extension, or he's not going to be a part of the roster 2026, 2027. Absolutely, I know it depends on the team. You have what kind of team. Here you go. Thanks, Pete Martin, Asia. I gave you that one. Mark Sheldon over. Exact, Corey. Perfect, me too. David, is what the time Sunday you are pleased? Sunday, David, it will be approximately at 10 o'clock a.m. We're going to skip this week, and I'm going to give all the information next week so you can reach me the way I expect. Under 555, but 55 is closed. It could get 40 to 55. No new players on the deadline. Jays went 11-9. A2, we have to get Coach at 10 subscribers this summer. Share on the show. Thanks so much. A2. Audio Kapanen, Tobej, Trustable are still on sign. You're right, Audio. Kapanen? Really? I don't think so. I could be wrong. But for when I use all the time, it was Heineman. It was not Kapanen, I believe. Now, Kapanen is still 2 years. Entry-level contract audio. Hudson over, under 49 point over. One use quit abs, one he said, appeal. No. About this over, Mark, shouldn't know. You talk about that answer. Thank you. So, our voice coach, ready to tell you, was about to ask you about Heineman, but it's getting as well. Here we go. It's getting pretty good. Sorry, I mean Heineman, but he's gone. Here we go. Mark got to go. Mark, good night, Coach Mark. I will see you tomorrow night. Thanks so much for all the kind. And don't forget for in our tap. Let's go, guys. Finish right there. Bolduc more goal que Sakaski. Oh ho ho! This is a good one. Zachary Bolduc scored more goal at Juraj Sakaski. Thanks again, Mark. Tomorrow night, don't forget 8:30 with Jim Beringer. Or Beringer. Anybody remember the senior league and senior league hockey in Quebec? Long time ago. Like in 80s. Team from Sorel, Louisville, Joliette, Repentigny. Somewhere over Mauricie. The Louisville Jets. No, not at all. That's a bold prediction. Time, opinion, it will play with better lineup, better line. No, James Demidov. We don't get Demidov yet. James, we're going to keep him a little bit later. The Gone League. Can we remember that? I have a story to tell you about this the next couple of minutes. Great show, Coach Cash Fan. Gonna watch the reply. Thanks so much, Cash Fan 78. Appreciate that. Don't forget, please, to click on the likes if you don't mind. That'd be great. Sakashi score more que Bolduc. Sakashi think he is a veteran now. Terry Lenny will score 40 goals this season. Terry, I believe this is the first time in the chat. Yeah, not many Terry like you name. So I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, welcome back. If not, please subscribe and click on the likes and join us every night, 8:30 p.m. We need people like you, Terry. Big fan of Montreal Canadiens, I believe. Night, everyone. Take care. Coach Ken, have a good night. 30 go for Bolduc, Shelton, Demidov, setting up Bolduc, and Mark Gallagher, over under 70.5, under Mark. James Demidov set up Sakaski for a nice goal on the power play and the playoff. Sakaski might get more goal. Demidov is great at the messing in the vision. Oh, yeah, a guy is mental that play and there, Corey. Next one, guys, the last one. Montreal Canadiens have more points que Detroit, Boston, and Buffalo. Oh, ho, ho. That's the last one, guys. That's your turn. Addison Barger with 4 points. Do you think absolutely another all? P.S. If Bolduc score more que Sakaski, I will prove that I'm that right. Sakaski should be on the second line. Shelton, yes. Corey, yes. No problem. Audio. Yes, look, Terry Bolduc, 25 goal. Frank, yes. Combined coach. Mark. No, no, Mark. Pete, yes, I will go again. The vein here, not allowed for me. Yes, Corey, remember, I'm said Sakaski will have a breakout year this year. Here we go. From Corey. Mark, absolutely about that one over there. And that's all on tonight's show. I think very well, but we got that luck. Buffalo might surprise us all this year. Pete Martin, RDP. RDP. Here we go, guys. This concludes another show tonight. Hopefully you enjoy it. I always said we're going to finish at 10 o'clock every night, but I'm over delivering. That's who I am. I just want to finish my story, guys. I was in the senior hockey league. I was only 18 years old, 17 years old. I've been part of the ring since 10 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, 10 years. I was scorekeeper, all the league, working every day, every night, every weekend. My mom was alone. She grew me with her from 10 years old, and I was play hockey anyway. My story, guys. I'm 17 years old. I scorekeep. I am charged about the clock. Won the senior league. My buddy was the scorekeeper, and I was the clock. I still remember, guys, because it was bad. It was bad. 5.4 seconds to go. Louisville lead 3-2. Repentigny have a face-off on the defensive side of Louisville Jets. The coach is Robert Berger. Not an easy guy. I'm watching my fingers, my thumb all on the bottom, on the bouton, and the bouton, it go up and down. It does not like you click on it, you release, you click again. It's up and down. You put this up, the clock work, and you go be down, and the clock stop. I did not start the clock, guys. And what do you think happening? You have a goal. Oh my God. 70 years old. You just want to go down under the under the bench and then said, what the heck? I still remember, guys, it's like 50 years, no, maybe not 50 years, but almost 40 years, over 40 years. I still remember that. I make mistake in life. This is one biggest mistake I should never do. I did not get fired because they love me and they give me a chance. But it was my only mistake I make as a clock on the clock. But you can miss the clock at 13 minutes. I will tell you more story, guys. Every morning we walk at 7 a.m. The Saturday, Sunday, you have a game, the youth travel team. And it was cold. It was freezing over there. And the referee with the glove and the smoke by the mouth, it was cold, everything like that. And sometimes, guys, I would skip 1 minute per period. It was bad, but I did it. I apologize for a lot of people got hurt by my misbehavior as a young teenager about that. So I'm not proud of this, but it's happening. Anyway, guys, this is the end of the show tonight. Hopefully you have a great time. What if I open my soul? Sorry about that. I can't wait to see you tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. 8:30 p.m. To see Jim Beringer will be with us. Well known in the podcast hockey, and he's going to bring a little bit the inside of the NHL, around the NHL. So stay with me tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. I'm supposed to do the game tomorrow, but I'm not sure I will do it because it's 11 o'clock and the game is live on YouTube channel. So if I'm available, I will do it. If not, it's okay, not big deal. I will see you Thursday, Friday this week. Usually we skip at the summertime, guys, all the Sunday night. We want you to go out. We want you to take your Sunday night with your family, your friends. Get out. And we'll be back Sunday. So this is what we got tonight. We want to thank Ron and Luciano on the moderator. We want to thank RJ Calabo on the news and update. We want to thank all of you. Click on the likes and subscribe. We have Bake Apple Jam tonight as a subscriber of the Canadian Show. How you remember that, Coach? Guys, we don't have a lot of big Apple Gem and live. So I'm going to remember that one forever. And that's all. Hopefully you enjoyed the show tonight. It's summertime, guys. Coach is not always perfect on those shows because it's not really deep. But we exchange, we are agreeing, we are disagreeing, we make some prediction, and we are wrong, we are right. But one thing we have together,
You are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
that's exactly who you are. Until the next time, my friend, be well, be L. Find a way not only dominate your day, but find a way to dominate the second half of what? 2025. I want to remind you this, guys. This is the beginning of the third quarter of the calendar. I said that because I believe me, when I split a year, it's the first half, the half time, and then the second half. Right now, take 3 days, July 1st, July 2nd, July 3rd. This is the half time. This is the time you sit yourself. You look in the mirror, you take a note, you look on your journal, you take what it was good at the first half, what it was bad at the first half, what I can improve, how I can become better at the second half, how I can win that year, and always you win your year at your second half of the year. Because that's what a good team does, and that's what we are. We're going to step up tonight. We're going to be ready for the second half. We're going to make the change what we need to become better financially, relationship, or you work, whatever you health, whatever you adversity, guys. I believe on you. I trust you, and you have greatness inside of you, and become the best version of yourself. Until then, my friend, the Hockey Nation I show, the Habs Nation, and all the Chase and Thailand want to tell you one more thing. We love you, friends. Have an amazing, great night, everybody. I wish you tomorrow night at 8:30 p.m. And have an amazing, great, blessing night with all you people you love around you. Booyah, everybody!